Class 10th, your first term history syllabus, it is over. We are having 4 chapters, 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters of history, and this first chapter of Civics, Union, Parliament. Now we will start with this chapter, the Union, Parliament. So as you know that our constitution has provided for a federal system of government. So in a federal system of government, all administrative powers are divided between the center and the state. As you know that in India, we are having one central government, and in each state we are having governments which are known as the state governments, and all together they work, and the main responsibility lies in the hand of the central government. Now, what is the importance of having the federal setup? Why we required this two different governments at different levels? As we know that India is a large country with the number of states and union territories. It is not possible for one central government to operate all the states. Therefore, we have made the different governments at different state level so that the state governments, they can manage the various affairs of their states properly. Secondly, federal system is only system suitable to country like India, where it as you know that India consists of many different type of people, and in order to safeguard the interest of each and every person, each and every religion, community, it's very necessary that we should have a federal setup. Third point, there is a division of legislative and administrative powers between union and the state government, and what nobody can violate the various rules and regulations because all are being framed by a single constitution. And Supreme Court, it is the higher authority, higher judiciary level which is going to safeguard the various distributions of the powers as well as the laws and the rules. Then the state have been given the right to participate in the functioning of the government. India has a bicameral legislature, that is Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Both they are having. No system of federation can be successful unless both the union and the state have adequate financial resources to discharge their duties. Now, whenever the development is to be done in any of the state, some share will be from the state side and maximum will be from the center side. So both together they can go for the development. But if all the burden will be on the central government, then it may not be possible. So these were some of the reasons that why India required a federal setup, or what's the importance of the federal setup. Now see, though we have I told you that it is we are having two different governments at different levels, but it does not mean that we are not one, or we are not unitary. But these being having a different governments at different levels, we are one. We are non-federal. We are unitary. We are having unitary features. How we will prove that though the Constitution of India has certain non-federal or unitary features? Okay, now how? A strong center. I told you that though we are having two different governments, but the major decision will be of the center only. We are having a so strong center, and here 97 items are included. There are 3 different lists, like union list is there, then state list is there, then concurrent list is there. In a union list we are having 97 important departments. In the state list we are having 67 important departments, and concurrent list we are having 47. And both the center and the state have power to legislate, but wherever the clash will be there, then the decision of the central government will be there. Now a single constitution for union and the state. Though we are having a central government and we are having a different state government, but no state is having his own constitution. One constitution will be applicable on whole of the country. Then flexibility of the constitution. Indian constitution is we can't say that every time lot of changes can be made in that, but it's a little flexible also, that amendments can be made whenever we feel like something. Then with the 2/3 majority we can make the amendments in those provisions in those acts. Single citizenship. We are Indian citizen. Though we are living in Punjab or we are living in Himachal or we are living in some other Haryana, whatever, but we first of all we will be called the Indians. So only one Indian citizenship is given to people. Inequality of representations in the Rajya Sabha. Equal representation is not there. Like from the different states, according to the state population and according to the area, the members they are coming. Just go through that the chart. You will find out that in Andhra Pradesh, 11 members they are coming from Rajya Sabha and 25 from Lok Sabha. And slowly, as we move down, you can Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, one member, Sikkim, Tripura. These are small states. Goa, small states from where only 1 or 2 members they will come. But some of the states like Bihar, 16 members are coming from there. Maharashtra, 19 are coming from there. Then Uttar Pradesh, 31 are coming from there. Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, 80 are there. So inequality in all the states, the equal number of representatives are not there in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. So these points proves that being federal, we are one. Existence of the union territory is also one point I left, that all these union territories they are being run by the central government only. There you will not find their own separate government. Now come to the union parliament. The union legislature consists of the president and the 2 houses, that is Lok Sabha, House of the People, and the Council of States, that is Rajya Sabha. So union parliament, it consists of 3 things, that is the president, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Now first of all we will study about the Lok Sabha, also known as the House of the People, and the member of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people of India. We are electing the Lok Sabha members. Term, it is a 5 years, and it can dissolve the expiry of its normal term by the president on the advice of the prime minister. Usually 5 years will be given, but before 5 years also the president can be removed on the advice of the prime minister. Or during the time of the emergency, the Lok Sabha period can be extended from 5 years to 1 more year if there will be emergency, otherwise no. Then composition, not more than 530 members. Total it is 552. Maximum strength of Lok Sabha is 552. 530 members from the state, not more than 20 from the union territories, and 2 Anglo-Indians nominated by the President of India. This you have to learn. Now qualification, he should be an Indian citizen, should be at least 25 years of age, his name should be there in the electoral roll, he should not be an insolvent, any kind of finance if he has taken, so he should not be a bankrupt. Basically, he should not hold any office of profit, he should not be a government officer, and then he should not be a proclaimed criminal, away from all these criminal records, and he should not be of unsound mind. His mind should be working properly. So these are the qualification of the membership of the Lok Sabha. Now disqualification of the members. How the member of the Lok Sabha can be disqualified? First of all, if he hold any office of a profit. If he is a government employee, he can become the member of the Lok Sabha after giving the resignation to his government job. But both the things, as a member of Lok Sabha and as a, you can say, employee of the both things will not go together. If he is of unsound mind, he will be disqualified. If he is an undischarged, insolvent, okay, then also, now whatever the qualification we have read, opposite to it, if it will be there, then he will be dissolved. He has to resign. If he is not a citizen of India, if he is so disqualified by under any law made by the Parliament, any other law which shows that he is not appropriate for that job or for the membership, then he will be removed. Now, vacations of the seats. If a member resign his seat by writing to the speaker, any case it may be, if a member is without permission of the House absent from the meeting for a period of 60 days. Now, if he is a member of the Lok Sabha but he is not attending the meeting up to 60 days, then also he has to vacate the seat. Then any other, if the member becomes subject to any of the disqualification which we have read at the back, according to that, if any person come under that, then also he has to vacate the seat. If a person is already a member of the state legislature and elected to the parliament, then also at a time only one, he will be disqualified. If a person is disqualified from being a member on the ground of deflection under anti-deflection law, that is, when a member of House give up the membership of his party or vote against the direction given by his party. Means if a person belongs to one party and without listening to his party, he is helping the other party or going with the decision of the other party, that is known anti-deflection law, and under that person has to resign from his post. So these are some of the reasons that how a candidate, the member of the parliament, can be asked to vacate the seat. Now there are certain parliamentary procedures like session. There are at least each house must meet at least twice a year, and the gap between these should not be not shall be less than 6 months. Once again, the president summon each house of the parliament. Each house shall meet at least twice a year, and between these two meetings, it shall be less than 6 months. Normally there are 3 sessions, like a budget session is there, monsoon session is there, and the winter session is there. Now next it is a quorum.